A very good evening to all joining us online on this wonderful occasion of the fifth Foundation Day of Vision Empower. I am Vaishnavi Gupta, Communications Executive at Vision Empower. It is my privilege to call upon Sylvia Veeraraghavan, our Program Director, to present the introductory talk.
A very good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I am Sylvia Veeraraghavan and I work as a Program Director at Vision Empower. On behalf of the whole VE team, I welcome you to the celebrations of the 5th anniversary of Vision Empower. Yes, dear friends, it's been 5 years since VE was formed to give shape to a dream of Vidya Y for our founding trustee to make science and mathematics education accessible for children with visual impairment in India. Over these years, we have been immensely fortunate to have had great mentors and supporters and partners. Above all, we have been blessed with a team which makes us extremely proud. Before we begin with the events of the evening, let's take a step back to reflect on the VE operations for the last 5 years. VE has been fortunate to be able to build strong relationships with the community of teachers and students in special schools, our partner NGOs across India, and also government departments. Thanks to Microsoft's networking initiatives, VE has created new partnerships with NGOs such as Saksham Trust in Delhi and Blind People's Association in Gujarat through Microsoft. We have taken time to understand the real challenges faced by this community in each state and have steadily grown in outreach from interventions in a single school in 2018 to touch 30 schools in 6 states with all our programs in March 2021. And we are currently engaged with 86 schools across 11 states so far in 2022. This would not have been possible without the support of our supporters, Microsoft India and Wipro Foundation, who supported the implementation of an accessible curriculum on foundational STEM and CT, and also a pedagogic framework for the dissemination of the same. This year, we have been fortunate to have been selected by Cognizant Foundation as an implementation partner for their CSR activities in the area of creating technology-integrated learning resources for inclusive education, focusing on upper middle school and high school. Amitech Corporation and Bentley Systems have been kind to support the implementation of Hexis Antra at schools. Several pilot research projects have been started, such as early childhood care and education of children with visual impairment with the support of Wipro Foundation, and the scalability early education and digital scaffolding with the support from Microsoft and IIIT Bangalore. In these 5 years, we have also received support from Fidelity Business Services, Electrobit, and a Wipro Seeding Fellowship, which helped us create the initial offering for Vision Empower. To cater to the needs of the growing outreach and enhanced portfolio, the VE team, which started as 3 members in Karnataka, has now grown to 30 members over these 5 years across Karnataka, Tamil Nadu, Kerala, Delhi, Uttarakhand, Tripura, and Orissa. With this, I close my welcome address and welcome each of you to this celebration from Vision Empower. I hope you have a good time. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Sylvia ma'am. Now, let's hear some insights from the year gone by from our Managing Trustee, Supriya De.
Dear Vision Empower family, our esteemed supporters, content and outreach partners, and dear members of the community we work with. Warm greetings on this momentous evening when the 9th day of Navratri celebrations in 2022 coincide with the annual festival of St. Francis of Assisi. VE celebrates its 5th birthday. On this occasion, it is my privilege to thank you for your support, mentorship, demand for rigor and quality in our operations to ensure that we achieve the mission we have committed to ensure no child with visual impairment in India is denied the possibility of accessible education, especially in science, math, and computational thinking. As we began the journey in 2021, and the world was barely recuperating from the global pandemic, the annual WHO World Report 2021 accurately stated, and I quote, that the challenges of people with visual impairment in the world have worsened, isolating them further. Recognizing this, the VE team ensured that the collective experience within the team and innovative acumen was put to use to create the interventions for FY 21-22 with speed and agility. It was a busy year for VE as it navigated the challenges faced by its beneficiaries to successfully strengthen its program design and execution. In the last year, Vision Empower renewed its 12-way certification as per the new CSR policy recommendations from the Indian government. We have obtained the ATG exemption certifications, Darpan ID, and have been also registered under CSR 1 with the Ministry of Corporate Affairs. We are also happy to announce the appointment of Sri Venkatesan Krishnaswamy as ex-CFO of Happiest Minds as the Chief Financial Consultant at Vision Empower. Under his able guidance, Vision Empower is assured of the highest quality of financial governance. In addition to being audited by highly reputed firm BP Rao & Company in Bangalore, Vision Empower also underwent a detailed audit of its finance and accounts by PwC, sponsored by Microsoft India Private Limited. This has certainly helped VE to not only ensure legal compliance in all aspects, it also has given us the confidence to design the statutory frameworks required to meet the growing needs of the organization. This year, we looked inward at sharpening our skills and overall development of the organizational structure and processes. We have focused on redesigning the VE induction program to cater to the learning requirements of new joiners while consciously creating a culture of knowledge sharing within the team. The pandemic-triggered online platforms taught us new ways to conduct trainings, and the distributed VE team in 21-22 has since been regularly operating using online platforms for regular updates and open communication. This year, we also successfully designed a considerably detailed communication plan for VE. We have initiated a vibrant social media presence with the main objective of acknowledging and creating awareness about the work being done in the field of inclusive education by VE and all its partners. With a following of 369 on Instagram, 136 on Twitter, 77 on Facebook, and 155 on YouTube in the last few months, we are confident that this is the beginning of an outreach to all stakeholders and the community at large to be the change that we want to see in the field of inclusive and accessible education. This year, VE launched Hive, Highlights and Insights from VE, an online newsletter for more awareness generation within the community and in society in general about the ever-increasing possibilities for students with visual impairment and their teachers. So far, 8 Hive editions have been released to the community with a subscription of 522 members so far. We are extremely grateful to contributors from the partner and beneficiary community who make this newsletter truly meaningful. The VE volunteering program, Ananda, has been very vibrant this year. VE has been lucky to enlist 300 volunteers who have helped in various activities, mostly online. Contributions from Project Sitara, which is a group of college students who helped in the creation of math and science TIKs for high school, deserve special mention. Several batches of students from Christ College have worked on the tactile diagram creation and other projects. Engineers from Microsoft India and Amitech Corporation attended several volunteer training sessions and have contributed to content on Subodha. Many individual volunteers have engaged with VE through the year, yet I cannot help but mention the special efforts from our dear friend Jagdish S. on tireless TIK reviews and mentorship on content. VE and the Center for Accessibility in the Global South at IIITB is now consolidating the entire content strategy for science and maths TLMs. Now let me give you a glimpse into the specific VE interventions in the past year. As you may know, the VE portfolio focuses on 4 broad areas. 1. Creation of accessible learning resources. 2. Teacher capacity building and year-long support at schools. student interactions to enable joyful learning experiences, and 4. Technology-based initiatives to provide the scaffolding to create innovative and scalable interventions. Let me take you through a brief overview of our work in each of these in the last year. First, VE is immensely grateful to sponsors Microsoft and Wipro, whose support is making it possible for us to ship all the educational aids required for the STEM and CT programs to 100 schools this year. This will be of immense help to the schools now executing the activities as per the VE teacher instruction kits and play plans. Vision Empower has collaborated with NIEPVD Chennai in creating math braille textbooks for Tamil Nadu State Board. The VE team is also creating the Unicode and printing sample book content in Bangla for science and math for the state of Tripura. We have additionally provided Tripura with accessible NCERT Bangla books in EPUB by collaborating with Saksham Trust Delhi. We obtained approval from the Government of Karnataka and procured Tactile View software and provided it to the Mysore Government Braille Press, and the staff has been trained on the usage of Tactile View by Matruchaya experts. Next, in the area of teacher training, since April 2021, 16 teacher training programs of 2 or 3 days each were organized, 10 of which were conducted online, 5 were conducted face-to-face, and 1 was conducted in a hybrid mode. Given the deluge of challenges faced by teachers, VE has conducted 533 sessions since April 2021, all one-on-one with the teachers across all the schools we engaged with. Of these, 47 sessions were online, 241 sessions face-to-face, and 245 sessions were conducted in hybrid mode. I am also very happy to announce the successful collaboration with Hope Foundation in 2021-22 in creation of content in Tamil for training on digital literacy for 1,000 teachers with visual impairment in Tamil Nadu. We helped in creation of content and supported master trainers from Hope Foundation. Recently, VE and NIEPVD Chennai have launched a 15-week digital literacy webinar and interactive training program in Tamil for teachers with visual impairment who are teaching in mainstream schools in Tamil Nadu. We look forward to replicating this in all the states to support teachers on digital literacy in their own local languages. Third, coming to children for whom all our work is intended, it gives me great pleasure to announce that this year we have restarted Anubhav experiential learning camps with children from special schools for the blind, which was stalled for 2 years due to the pandemic. We conducted 5 extremely joyful Anubhav camps in 2022. The learning from these camps is, as had been earlier, very rich, and we are very grateful to the children, teachers, and management of the schools for allowing us to conduct these camps. To help us observe and improve on the offerings, we have conducted joint Anubhav sessions with researchers from Microsoft Research as well as teachers sponsored by the National Science Foundation USA from the University of Dayton, Ohio STEM Teachers Program, who joined us for 2 weeks of field immersion. This year, our flagship computational program for children with visual impairment, VICT, was taken from research pilot to implementation. The CT syllabus was mapped with the numeracy games being played with children, and the key learning areas were identified with specific key learning indicators for each KLA. A rubric was designed to assess the learning outcomes of the games. Play plans were created for 56 games on numeracy concepts up to grade 6. So far, 200 VICT sessions have been conducted with children across all states. The Jury Recommendation Award 2022 at the FICCI CSR to our worthy sponsor Microsoft India for Project VICT was an honor and validation of the innovative design and effectiveness of project execution and recognition of the immense efforts from the team. We presented our work at ACM India's 3rd and 4th Computational Thinking in Schools conference in November 2021 and June 2022 respectively. These presentations have opened the doors for much more collaborative work in the field of inclusive CT education. We joined CS Pathshala in organizing the Tactile and Accessible CT or TACT Grand Challenge at CTIS 2022. Through 3 rounds of competition, 5 winning games were chosen of 30 and were awarded prizes sponsored by Microsoft India. Digital literacy is a foundational need for CT. Over the last year and a half, a team of researchers, 2 from IIITB and 2 from Vision Empire, have worked tirelessly on design of a 9-module digital literacy program for students with visual impairment using appropriate tactile and audio manipulatives to ensure that they can be skilled on usage of the digital platforms which their sighted peers are using, and eventually benefit through being able to navigate and take courses being offered on the VE Subodha learning management system. Using a participatory design approach, 2 of the 3 members who have created this curriculum are themselves visually impaired, and 2 of the participants in this research are employees of VE with visual impairment. The courseware is now being piloted with the first level of internal trainings being conducted for all VE coordinators. This year, we consolidated our research on early childhood development needs of children with visual impairment as well, based on the International Pedagogical Standards of Early Childhood Care and Education. A pilot program is being initiated in one caregiving institution in Tamil Nadu for this intervention to provide children with visual impairment at the preschool age with the skills they require before they start formal school education. We are in discussion for possible partnerships with other NGO partners and widespread outreach to rural India to disseminate the same. Finally, coming to our technology initiatives. Subodha, our accessible LMS, has been deployed for all schools to act as the repository of accessible STEM material available as courses for teachers and students. So far, 1,278 courses have been made available on Subodha in 5 vernacular languages. This year, we also launched the Subodha Android app, which is more accessible for teachers with visual impairment, especially at schools which do not have accessible computers. VE and content partners such as XRCVC Mumbai and Hope Foundation Chennai envision this app as the future platform for all material of inclusive and accessible education. A series of 113 tutorial sessions on digital literacy were created for the teachers in Kannada and Tamil and distributed over the VE YouTube channel. School-wise WhatsApp groups were created to support the teachers with all the required information. Subodha trainings have been conducted along with Pragya for all beneficiaries, usually in separate batches for teachers who are sighted and teachers with visual impairment. We have developed detailed teacher training modules for the same as well to help to replicate it across states in multiple languages. Now, STEM studies have been our focus. However, a revelation during the VE STEM interventions at schools was the continued lack of reading and comprehension skills at an age-appropriate level of interesting content for the children to remain lifelong readers. The Hexis Antara solution from Wemby Technologies has been deployed at schools in Karnataka, Kerala, Tamil Nadu and Tripura, and teachers have been trained to use it. As the program implementation partner for the solution, VE is working closely with the schools to curate desired content and introduce the solution into the school workflow. The Hexis Antara solution from Wemby Technologies has won multiple awards nationally and internationally. It was showcased among the top 75 innovations in the country during the 75th year Independence Day celebrations or Azadi Ki Amrit Mahotsav in New Delhi. Vision Empower is extremely grateful to the tireless efforts of the entire Wemby team led by the inimitable Rajgopal N and the continuous support from Paul D'Souza of Touche Tech, without whom this would not be a reality. While our technology interventions are expected to bring about paradigm shifts in the implementation of inclusive and equitable education in the country, the interventions will involve huge effort from VE to ensure that the students and teachers are able to reap the benefits of these platforms. Finally, in recognition of Vidya's contributions to innovative accessibility, the year gone by was made very special, and the VE initiatives were recognized as game changers in India by several organizations, both nationally and internationally. She was recognized and nominated to participate in forums such as the World Society of Information Systems, WSIS, as the representative from India, and has been nominated as a gender trendsetter worldwide for 2022. She has been entrusted with a mandate to impact the lives of many more students worldwide, not only as a role model, but by conducting workshops and trainings at a global level. As the spokesperson of Vision Empower, she has been engaging with various stakeholders across the world to create awareness about the inclusion in education and in the digital society, and engaging in brainstorming sessions in the United Nations dialogues as a part of the International Telecommunication Union, ITU, recently in Dhaka, Bangladesh, and then in Hyderabad, India. Recently, she was felicitated as the winner of the Universal Design Awards 2022 by the National Center of Promotion of Employment for Disabled People, and emphasis for her contributions to the design of innovative solutions for promoting accessibility for persons with disabilities. In conclusion, I would summarize that the 5th year of Vision Empower has been eventful and path-breaking, to say the least. The team has worked tirelessly and passionately to contribute their best, and we have learned immensely from our beneficiaries and partners from the work we did together. This milestone will remain a memorable one and a large step forward due to all the new initiatives rolled out this year, and the learnings will inspire us to reach greater heights in design and execution in times to come. Above all, this year inspires us all to be better human beings and instruments of well-being for all our beneficiaries. Thank you.
Thank you, Supriya ma'am. The radiant smiles of the students when a VE coordinator visits them. The warm welcome and the excitement in their voices to play wicked games. The patience to learn and the determination to not fit into a label. The students from the special schools VE works with are the reason behind VE's ascending reach. It is these little friends of ours who are the motivators for VE's passion to create a world with equal opportunities. Here's a video of some glimpses from inside the sessions VE conducts with over 80 special schools in the country, and a sweet message from our little friends. From active engagement, guidance, and support throughout the process of developing VE interventions to sharing extensive feedback, the role of VE advisors can't be undermined. We want to take this time to thank our advisors, Dr. Manohar Swaminathan, Dr. Padmini T, Dr. Devibrata Das, and Dr. R. Ramanujam, whose ideas and wisdom have been instrumental to the growth of Vision Empower over the last year. It is because of their diligence and support that we have and are continuing to overcome various milestones in this journey of making STEM education accessible. Let's hear what they have to say on VE's 5th anniversary.
Hearty congratulations to Vision Empower Trust for completion of successful 5 years in their journey. I want to congratulate also Supriya De and Vidya, our alumni of IIIT Bangalore, who started this foundation of Vision Empowerment. I also want to congratulate my colleague Dr. Amit Prakash, who has been helping these two alumni to build this organization in education of visually impaired personalities. Let me say that starting any organization is not an easy task, but on the top of that, making an educational materials for a visually impaired is really tough in the areas of STEM, that is science, technology, engineering and mathematics. I hats off to these personalities to take this challenge to come out with beautiful solution of literatures for visually impaired persons for their studies in STEM areas. I wish them success for years to come and take Vision Empower organization to the next high. Thank you.
I'm delighted to hear that Vision Empower is celebrating its 5th birthday, and I'm very happy to greet everyone on this occasion. When it comes to mathematics and science for visually impaired children, there is very little material in the country, very little work. Whatever there is needs to be looked at, and a lot of material needs to be developed, work needs to be done. And Vision Empower has taken on this wonderful task, and with great commitment and dedication, I see work coming up through Vision Empower. I see work on computational thinking, on mathematics for children with visual impairment. I know how difficult this is, and I am greatly impressed with the work being done. I am very happy to be given this opportunity to greet Vision Empower on this occasion, and wish Vision Empower a glorious time in the future as well. Thank you.
Thank you, dear advisors, for your warm wishes to Team VE. When VE was incubated in 2017, we started with one school in Karnataka, and now we are working with over 80 schools across 11 states in the country. We are training and hand-holding around 1,000 teachers, both sighted and with visual impairment. Here is a short video of teachers from different schools and states sharing their experience with Vision Empower.
ವಿಷನ್ ಎಂಪವರ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ಎಲ್ಲ ಸಿಬ್ಬಂದಿಯವರಿಗೆ 5ನೇ ವರ್ಷದ ವಾರ್ಷಿಕೋತ್ಸವದ ಶುಭಾಶಯಗಳು. ನಮ್ಮ ಶಾಲೆಯ ಮಕ್ಕಳಿಗೆ ಆನ್ಲೈನ್ ತರಬೇತಿಯನ್ನು ಮಾಡಿಕೊಟ್ಟದ್ದಕ್ಕಾಗಿ ಮಕ್ಕಳ ಪರವಾಗಿಯೂ ಸಹ ಶುಭಾಶಯಗಳು. ಮತ್ತಲ್ಲದೆ ಇವರು ಆನ್ಲೈನ್ ಕಲಿಕೆ ಆಗಂಗಿಲ್ಲ ಅಂತ ಅನ್ಕೊಂಡ ಒಂದು ಸಂದರ್ಭದಲ್ಲಿ ಇವರಿಗೆ ಆನ್ಲೈನ್ ತರಬೇತಿಯು ಸಾಧ್ಯ ಎಂದು ತಿಳಿಸಿಕೊಟ್ಟು ಕಲಿಕೆಯನ್ನು ಚಟುವಟಿಕೆಯ ಮೂಲಕ, ಆಟದ ಮೂಲಕ, ಕಲಿಸುವುದರ ಮೂಲಕ ಗಣಿತದ ಬಗ್ಗೆ ಆಸಕ್ತಿಯನ್ನು ಮೂಡಿಸಿದಂತಹ ವಿಷನ್ ಎಂಪವರ್ಮೆಂಟಿನ ಸರ್ವ ಸಿಬ್ಬಂದಿಗೂ ಶಾಲೆಯ ಪರವಾಗಿ ಮತ್ತು ವೈಯಕ್ತಿಕವಾಗಿ ಹೃತ್ಪೂರ್ವಕವಾದ ಅಭಿನಂದನೆಗಳು.
I would like to congratulate you all for your successful 5 years journey with this Vision Empower. Really, you are helping us to make our teaching accessible, and we are all very happy to associate with you. We have been associated with you since 2018, and we have learned many things. Thank you, Vision Empower. Thank you so much. Subodha and teacher instruction kits are really helping us to make our teaching accessible and easy. Our children are getting us very easily. Thank you.
ನಿಮ್ಮಿಂದ ಭಾಳ ನಮ್ಮ ಶಾಲೆಗೆ ತುಂಬ ಎಕ್ವಿಪ್ಮೆಂಟ್ಸ್ಗಳನ್ನ ಕಳಿಸಿದ್ದೀರಿ. ಅದರಿಂದ ನಮ್ಮ ಶಾಲೆಯ ವಿದ್ಯಾರ್ಥಿಗಳು ಅವರ ಗಣಿತ ಆಗಿರ್ಬೋದು, ವಿಜ್ಞಾನ ಆಗಿರ್ಬೋದು, ಮತ್ತು ಎಲ್ಲ ಒಂದು ಚೇತರಿಕೆಯಲ್ಲೂ ಅವರೆಲ್ಲ ಮುಂದುವರಿತಾ ಇದ್ದಾರೆ.
ನಾವು ಕೂಡ ಮಕ್ಕಳೊಂದಿಗೆ ಮಕ್ಕಳಾಗಿ ಬೆರೆತು ಆಟದೊಂದಿಗೆ ಪಾಠ ಅನ್ನೋದು ನಿಜ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರಿ. ಆಮೇಲೆ ಮಕ್ಕಳು ಖುಷಿಯಿಂದನೇ ನಮ್ಕಿನ ಮೊದಲೋಗಿ ಕ್ಲಾಸ್ ರೂಮ್ನಾಗ ಕೊಡ್ತಾರೆ. ಆಮೇಲೆ ನಮ್ಮ ಜೋಡಿನ ಬರ್ರಿ ಮೇಡಮ್ ಅದೇನು ಇದೇನಂದ್ರೆ ಆಟದ ಮೂಲಕ ಕಲಿತಾ ಇದ್ದಾರೆ. ನಿಮಗೆ ಎಷ್ಟು ಚಾನ್ಸ್ ಹೇಳಿದ್ರು ಸಾಲದಂತ ಹೇಳ್ಬೋದು.
ಮೇಡಮ್, ನೀವು ಕಳಿಸಿದ ಎಲ್ಲ ಗೇಮ್ಸ್ ನಾವು ಉಪಯೋಗ ಮಾಡ್ತಿದ್ದೀವಿ ಮೇಡಮ್. ಮಕ್ಕಳಿಗೆ ತುಂಬ ಉಪಯೋಗವಾಗುತ್ತೆ. ಅವರಿಗೆ ಕಲಿಸೋಕ್ಕೂ ಅದೆಲ್ಲ ಒಳ್ಳೆಯ ಸಾಧನಗಳನ್ನು ನೀವು ಕಳಿಸಿದ್ದೀರಿ.
ಇವತ್ತು ವಿಷನ್ ಎಂಪವರ್ ಏನು ಹೆಸರು ಹೇಳುತ್ತೋ ಹಾಗೆ ದೃಷ್ಟಿ ನ್ಯೂನತೆ ಉಳ್ಳವರಿಗೆ ಸಹಾಯ ಹಸ್ತವನ್ನು ಚಾಚುತ್ತಿರುವಂತಹ ಒಂದು ಪ್ರಮುಖವಾದ ಸಂಸ್ಥೆ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿದ್ರೆ ತಪ್ಪಾಗಲಾರದು.
ಸೊ ಈ ಪ್ಯಾಂಡಮಿಕ್ ಇಯರ್ಗಿಂತ ಮೊದಲು ಸಹ ವಿಷನ್ ಎಂಪವರ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ಅವರು ನಮ್ಮ ಶಾಲೆಗೆ ಬೇಕಾದಂಥ ರೀತಿಯಲ್ಲಿ ಸೈನ್ಸ್ಗೆ ರಿಲೆವೆಂಟ್ ಆಗಿ ಮತ್ತು ಮ್ಯಾಥ್ಸ್ಗೆ ರಿಲೆವೆಂಟ್ ಆಗಿ ಅನೇಕ ಟೀಚಿಂಗ್ ಏಡ್ಸ್ಗಳನ್ನು ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದೆ. ಮತ್ತು ಪ್ಯಾಂಡಮಿಕ್ ಇಯರಲ್ಲೂ ಸಹ ಅನೇಕ ಸೈನ್ಸ್ ಮ್ಯಾಥ್ಸ್ಗೆ ಸಂಬಂಧಿಸಿದಂತೆ ಅನೇಕ ವರ್ಕ್ಶಾಪ್ಗಳನ್ನು ಮಾಡಿದೆ, ಆನ್ಲೈನ್ ವರ್ಕ್ಶಾಪನ್ನು ಮಾಡಿದೆ. ಜೊತೆಗೆ ನಮ್ಮ ಶಾಲೆಯ ಮಕ್ಕಳ ಒಂದು ಫೋನ್ ನಂಬರ್ಸನ್ನು ಕಲೆಕ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡಿಕೊಂಡು ಪರ್ಸ್ನಲ್ಲಾಗಿ ನಮ್ಮ ಶಾಲೆಯ ಮುಖಾಂತರ ಕಲೆಕ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡಿಕೊಂಡು ಅವ್ರಿಗೆ ಕಾಲ್ ಮಾಡಿ ಅವರಿಗೆ ஆன்லைன் கிளாஸஸ் கூட லோவர் கிளாஸ் மக்களுக்கு கொடுத்தா வந்திದೆ. ஸோ
அவர்கள் கணித மற்றும் அறிவியல் பாடங்களை தெளிவாக புரிந்து கொள்வதற்கும் விளையாட்டு முறையில் கற்றுக்கொள்வதற்கும் மிகவும் உதவியாக இருந்தது. அவர்களின் கற்கும் திறன் இதனால் மிகவும் அதிகரித்துள்ளது. மேலும் தங்கள் நிறுவனத்திலிருந்து பயிற்சி பெற்ற பயிற்சியாளர்கள் எங்களுக்கு வந்திருக்கிறார்கள். அவர்கள் கூறும் பாட கருத்துக்கள் மாணவர்களுக்கு மட்டுமல்லாது ஆசிரியர்களும் மிக தெளிவாக புரிந்து கொள்ளும் நிலையில் இருக்கிறது.
അതുപോലെ ഹെക്സിസ് എന്ന റീഡിംഗ് ഡിവൈസും ഞങ്ങൾക്ക് വളരെ ഉപകാരപ്രദമാണ്. കുട്ടികൾക്ക് സ്പെല്ലിംഗ് പഠിക്കുന്നതിന് അവർക്ക് അവരുടെ നോട്ടുകൾ അധ്യാപകർക്ക് കൊടുക്കാനും വായിക്കാൻ വളരെ 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 വിലപ്പെട്ട ഒരു നിങ്ങളുടെ സമ്മാനമായിരുന്നു ഹെക്സിസ് എന്ന ডিভাইস. അത്
ভিশন এম্পাওয়ারের 5 বছর পূর্ণ হলো। এই জন্য আমরা স্কুলের সমস্ত শিক্ষক শিক্ষিকারা খুব খুশি ও ধন্যবাদ জানাই এই এর 5 বছর পূর্ণতা উপলক্ষে আর কি। ধন্যবাদ।
बच्चों को भी गेम से और रमत के माध्यम से पढ़ने और उनका आनंद भी मिलता है और हम सभी टीचर को दिव्यांग बच्चों को पढ़ाने में सरल लग रहा है।
उन्हें अनेकों प्रकार की एक्टिविटी एवं गेम्स के थ्रू हम सिखाते हैं जिसमें वह रुचि लेते हैं। और मेरा आपसे ये निवेदन है कि आप आगे भी ऐसे ही प्रशिक्षण यहाँ करवाइए जिससे कि हम अपने बच्चों को अन्य एक्टिविटी के थ्रू सिखा सके और उनको आत्मनिर्भर बना सके। थैंक यू।
मैं विश करती हूँ कि हम लोग कोलैबोरेट करके और भी इस तरह के बहुत सारे गेम्स बनाएं और बच्चों को ज़्यादा से ज़्यादा बेनिफिट दे सकें। थैंक यू विजन एम्पावर। थैंक यू।
Thank you, dear teachers, for your warm wishes and continued cooperation with Team VE. It takes a lot to put your faith in an untested idea. Our partners, XRCVC, NIEPVD, Avinashi Lingam University, Matru Chaya, the Canara Bank Welfare Association, Enability Foundation, Saksham Trust, and Tushitek Technologies have worked hand in hand with Vision Empower. Thank you for walking with us on this journey to convert the vision of accessible STEM education into reality. Let's hear from some of our partners who've taken the time to send their kind wishes on this occasion.
I'd like to take this opportunity to congratulate the team at Vision Empower on completing 5 years of selfless and dedicated service. I've known most of the team almost from the time of its inception, and I've watched Vision Empower grow from initially bouncing a few ideas to this fantastic organization doing so much in the field of education for people with visual impairments and others also by association. Vision Empower is what it is because of its people, and it's very, very rare to find people and an organization, so many people like-minded. So I feel very blessed to be associated with every one of the Vision Empower team, and I wish you all the best going forward.
Hi, congratulations Vision Empower. 5 years may seem a very short time, but as a fledgling organization, you have taken giant steps. I am Sam Taraporwala, Executive Director of the XRCVC, and we've had the privilege to know you this entire journey. Why? Because we share a collective interest in STEM education. We've been able to work together, and the Subodha platform, that is one of the very important projects of Vision Empower, has given us the opportunity to start sharing our knowledge with a wider community. Reaching the blind is not an easy job, and reaching them to promote STEM education is something which is not at all easy, because they are blocked mindsets. And together, I know we will succeed. In the last 5 years, we have started moving, and I'm sure we will gather momentum as the years roll by. Good luck, all the best, and a very happy 5th anniversary.
Thank you, partners, for your support of VE interventions. From having 3 members in the team to having a team of over 30 members, one thing that remains unchanged is the passion to wake up each day with the intention of making this world a more accessible place. Here is Team VE presenting the essence of our work through the famous poem Where the Mind is Without Fear, written by Sri Rabindranath Tagore.
Where the mind is without fear,
and the head is held high.
Where knowledge is free,
where the world
has not been broken
into fragments
by narrow domestic walls,
where words come out from the depth of truth,
where tireless striving
stretches its arms
towards perfection,
where the clear stream
of reason
has not lost its way
into the dreary desert sand
of dead habit,
where the mind
is led forward
by thee
into ever widening thought and action,
into that heaven
of freedom.
My Father, let my country awake.
As we conclude, I request the inspiration behind all the activities at Vision Empower, our co-founder Vidya Y, to kindly present the vote of thanks.
Dear supporters, well-wishers, Vision Empower team and everyone present here, I am honored to propose vote of thanks on this very special occasion of the 5th Foundation Day of Vision Empower. This milestone is a collaborative effort of so many of us who have come together to contribute our bit to the visually impaired community. As Helen Keller rightly said, alone we can do so little, together we can do so much. What started off with just 3 people in the team working with one school has now grown to over 20 people in the team working for over 80 schools. And this surely wouldn't have been possible without the dedicated efforts of so many people, and I'm humbled to express my gratitude to each one of you who have enriched our lives and made our journey so rewarding. Firstly, I'm extremely grateful to our mentors, Professor Amit Prakash, for mentoring us since our inception days, Dr. Swami Manohar for guiding us on research and also helping us with design and implementation of the WICT program, Professors Debabrata Das and Sadgopan for all the support, Dr. Padmini for helping us to strengthen our early childhood intervention with your vast experience of working in this area, Professor Victoria for contributing your domain expertise and helping us build partnership with Avinashalingam University. My heartfelt gratitude to all the funders, Microsoft, Wipro Foundation, Cognizant Foundation, Amitech Corporation, and Bentley Systems for trusting us and providing all the necessary funds and support without which it would have been impossible to sustain our work and expand our reach. My appreciation and gratitude also to all the individual donors for generously contributing your savings to further our cause. A big thank you to all our partners, Wemby Technologies, Center for Accessibility in the Global South, and the entire IIITB team, Matruchaya Inability Foundation, Saksham Trust, Raceline Foundation, XRCVC, Tushe Tech Labs, NIEPVD, Avinashalingam University, and Odisha Association for the Blind for such fruitful collaborations and for contributing your time, talent, and your expertise. Your unique perspectives have surely enriched our work. Also, wish to express my deep gratitude to the government departments of Karnataka, Tamil Nadu, Telangana, Tripura, and Odisha for extending all the necessary support and granting all the necessary approvals to implement our interventions in collaboration with you in your respective states. Our sincere gratitude to our volunteer partner organizations, Project Sitara, led by Humanity, corporates such as Microsoft and Amitech, colleges such as Christ and Mount Carmel, and to all the individual volunteers for contributing your valuable time and making all our projects successful. I'm very grateful to managements of all the schools for extending your cooperation in all possible way and working with us to transform one life at a time. My appreciation and gratitude to all the teachers and students for motivating us each day to give our best and also for sharing such diverse perspectives which have surely enriched the design of all our solutions. My heartfelt gratitude to all the families of Vision Empower for ensuring well-being of our team and also for your understanding and cooperation, especially when the work extends beyond working hours. Finally, my deepest gratitude to each and every member of the Vision Empower team for working with so much of passion, dedication, and commitment to make our mission a reality. Thank you for supporting each other and working even during weekends whenever the work demands. You are our biggest asset, and we couldn't have asked for a better team. I would like to conclude by offering my reverence and gratitude to the existence and the Masters for abundantly blessing us with whatever we need at the right time and ensuring that the mission continues. Thank you.